Hi there. I thought we'd give you a quick update on how we're getting on with the Build a Village campaign. Just to let you all know, things are moving rapidly. We've had a fantastic last couple of weeks. The highlights, last week we had an amazing meeting with Prince Charles at Clarence's house, and this was really an opportunity for myself and the team from JCF and the team from the Seeing is Believing campaign to go and present to Prince Charles at Clarence's house and really tell him what we saw and what our experience of Pakistan was. The Prince was really quite touched and very moved on some of the stories that we shared with him, and we have a follow-up meeting coming on probably in the next few months just to see how we can work together with the Prince and or some of his charities, which I think would be absolutely amazing to get an endorsement from Prince Charles. Since then, we've also had a great feedback from one of the top law firms in the city, S.J. Berwin. We met with them a few months ago when they were selecting their kind of project or charity of the year, and they clearly have had lots of people approaching them about recognising their project. Of all the projects that they were presented, they selected 5, and one of which was our Build a Village campaign. And they had done a sort of voting across all their international offices, and last Friday we were told that the JCF project had been selected as their charity of choice. So SJB now are going to be supporting our Build a Village campaign, which I think is going to be fantastic, to have an international law firm who is totally committed and behind this project, and that was including their offices in Hong Kong, in New York, in London, etc., which I must admit was a fantastic achievement for some of the coverage for the Build a Village campaign. In addition to that, we've had agreements drawn up with Islamic Relief, who are our partners on actually the construction. So we've had a lot of meetings with them talking about the physical construction, the drainage, the water, the number of houses we're going to be building, timescales, project plans, procurement, costing, funding. So numerous meetings over the last couple of weeks, really tying down all the documents to make sure that we've got total transparency and total visibility on the project itself. What we have done is appointed Halper Engineering, which is one of the largest engineering firms in the world, who are going to be working with JCF as their strategic partner, and they will be monitoring each stage of the construction and the development to make sure that we get exactly what we paid for, but also to make sure that transparency, quality and deliverability is maintained throughout the project. We've also managed to put together a BAFTA screening event. So we've got a lot of friends, family, contacts and people we know who are going to be joining us for the screening of Jinnah, which will be at the BAFTA studios in Piccadilly. I think it's going to be an amazing fundraising event. It will give a lot of visibility to the project and really bring people up to speed in our kind of commitment and passion for building our village in Pakistan. The BAFTA event is going to be a fundraising event, which I think, just shows creativity and sort of thinking outside the box. It's a very appropriate movie, which I think, it was the kind of the birth of Pakistan, which I think is very topical in relation to what we're doing as far as the floods are concerned. I think most importantly, my message really is to thank you all. I think the support that we've had from across the country, from Bradford to Leicester to Manchester to Bristol to Scotland, I'm really touched by the support and the commitment that people have come forward with to help us with our mission to giving these 1,000 people in this village a new home, a new life. If you imagine the tragedy that they've experienced, where they've lost everything, and the work that we're doing is going to go a long way to rebuilding their lives and giving them back the dignity that I think they so desperately need. So thank you all for everything you've done, the support that you've shown. Without you, this would not be possible. Thank you very much.